You tried everyday trading Bitcoin strategy out there, but it doesn't work. And you keep making losses after losses. Here is the truth, I only take one trade per week with this strategy. And I don't need to stay glued to the charts every day, and I still grow my account consistently. And for this strategy, I'm swing trading the big moves, and I'm not chasing every little pump and dump. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna backtest my strategy step by step with you through the past 30 days. I'm gonna show you my exact thought process, how I look at the charts, how I find high probability entries, and how I target and profit out of those big moves. So let's start from January 2026 and go through it together. Okay guys, before we dive in, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. I've been trading for 5 years and your results might not be the same as mine. This doesn't guarantee any results, and trading is not a get rich quick scheme. So let's get started. To sum up my strategy, it's technical plus fundamental plus patience. And I mean a lot of patience. Because if I'm gonna take one trade per week, I need to make sure that most of the chances are on my side. So I'm using FX replay to backtest my strategy, and to be honest with you guys, I just started using it recently. It's pretty much good, but I'm not yet very familiar with all the functionalities. Plus the position sizing, etc. I'm still trying to figure everything out. Normally I trade by using leverage on MXC, and I don't really use lots, so it's still a bit confusing for me, but it's still very helpful. And if you want to try it, you can use the link in the description to get a discount at no extra cost for you. So yeah, just being transparent with you here. So now we're on December 26, 2025, and here is what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin just finished a short-term downtrend, and now we're ranging. And most of the time, Bitcoin does one of these three things. Either it goes up, it goes down, or it keeps ranging between two price levels. Right now, after Bitcoin went down, it is ranging between these two areas. Now, how did I identify these areas? Is actually pretty straightforward. I took the support from this touch to this touch, and the resistance from this touch to this touch. And once I identified this range, I know exactly what I'm looking for next. So I'm not looking to scalp here, I'm looking to take positions that have the highest probability of moving into my favor. Now, if you want to go really deep into how I analyze this technically, just watch my full technical analysis course video. You will understand exactly how to do this yourself. But here is the thing. This is still a very risky trade. I need to be very careful, because if you look here, the EMA 50 already crossed below the EMA 200, which means we're in a short-term bearish phase. However, I still see this as a probable setup because of what was happening in the market at that time. And the market sentiment wasn't as bad as it is actually today. So yeah, I'm going to open a long position here, and I'm going to put my take profit just a little bit below the resistance in case we never reach it, and my stop loss just a little bit below the support level. And let's move to the 4-hour time frame and backtest it. So it looks like the trade is moving into my direction. Now it's been 4 days since the trade is open, and let's see how it goes. We're struggling to close below, and we're making higher highs. So yeah, my take profit just been hit, and right now I'm thinking about shorting the market. I'm gonna go back to the daily time frame, and as you can see, we couldn't close above the 50 EMA. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna open a short position, and I'm going to target the previous entry here, and I'm going to put my stop loss a little bit above the resistance. And yeah, and let's switch to the 4-hour and see how it goes. So it looks like the price is going into my direction, but it's still a very risky trade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move my stop loss here to my entry in case we never reach the take profit. And as you can see here, it looks like the trade is reversing on me. It's struggling to reach my take profit. And I got stopped. It's okay, I didn't lose on that trade, it's a break even. But right now I'm still looking to short the market. Right now it felt like we touched the resistance, so I'm looking to have more confirmation to take a short position. So what I'm gonna do is switch to the 4-hour time frame and see if we're gonna break the resistance. So we broke that resistance, but if we go back to the daily time frame, it looks like the candle is struggling to close above this resistance. So what I'm gonna do is wait for the candle to close, and if it closes below the resistance, I'm gonna short the market. So it closed above the resistance, which means I'm more confident in this short. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open a short position. I'm gonna put my stop loss just a little bit above the previous close, and I'm gonna put my take profit around this area. And let's go back to the 4-hour time frame and see how this trade will go. It looks like it's going to hit my take profit. To make sure, I'm going to move my stop loss around the break even. And it just hit my take profit. So until now we had 3 trades, 1 trade break even and 2 profitable trades. So I'm going to go back to the daily time frame and see how the market is reacting to this support level. And as you can see, we broke the support level, which means that this pattern is most likely going to break downward. And I'm also once again looking to short the market. But before that, I'm going to wait for the daily candle to close before shorting the market. So as you can see here, it didn't close below it. So I'm gonna wait for the next candle. And as you can see, we almost closed below it, but the next candle will add more confidence in this trade. And there is a little bug here, but the previous candle actually closed below the support, so I'm gonna short the market. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my take profit around here and my stop loss just a little bit above the support. And let's move back to the 4-hour time frame and see how it goes. So as you can see, the price is still struggling to close above the support, and normally I could have waited for the price to come back and retest this area before opening a short, but since we're in a short-term bearish trend, I prefer to short directly. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. and as you can see, the price is going straight to my target. So what I'm gonna do here is move my stop loss to my entry. And my take profit has been hit. So right now, as you can see, the price totally broke this range and now is in the move of going down. So what I like to do right now is go a little bit lower to the 30-minute time frame and look for other shorts. Basically, as you can see here, the price most of the time go back to the EMA 50 and then bounce off it to go even down. So what I'm gonna do right now is wait for the price to go back to the EMA 50 and then short it again. So as you can see right now, the price went back to the EMA 50. I'm gonna open a short position and I'm gonna take profit around this level and put my stop loss here. And my take profit just has been hit. So what I'm going to do next is continue on this strategy by waiting for the price to once again go back to the EMA 50 and then short it by then. So it looks like the price is going back to the EMA 50. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, the price is still going down and not yet ranging. So what I'm gonna do right now, since the price is struggling to close above the EMA 50, is open a short position. So I'm gonna put my take profit around here and my stop loss just a little bit above. So it's still a risky trade, but it's a high probability trade. So once again, my take profit has been hit. So right now, after using this strategy multiple times, it gets riskier each time because the price is mostly going to start to range. So it's best to not enter any trade right now and wait for the range to form and then start taking trades differently. But let's see how will the price keep reacting. So as you can see, the price is still going down. And we touched again the 50 MA, but we went above it because after multiple touches and using that strategy, it becomes no longer valid. So you need to be very careful when it comes to trading Bitcoin. So yeah, as you can see right now, we are in the 10th February 2026 and we have been able to do a couple of trades, one trade per week. So yeah, right now the price will start ranging and then we can start trading it differently. So yeah guys, here are the results for this strategy. We have been able to take one trade per week and grow the account. If you have any question, just let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to support the channel. Take care and see you on the next one.